What happens when a Hollywood icon, someone once celebrated for breaking boundaries on screen, suddenly becomes the center of a modern internet storm decades later? That's exactly what unfolded when recent bikini photos of Dyan Cannon surfaced online, triggering a wave of shock, admiration, and heated debate that no one seemed fully prepared for. Within hours, her name was everywhere again, but not for a film role or an award appearance. Instead, the internet was asking a very uncomfortable question. Did she go too bold for her age? But before rushing to judgment, there's something important you should know. Dyan Cannon isn't just another celebrity trending for attention. She is an Oscar-nominated actress, a filmmaker, and a woman who helped define Hollywood femininity in a very different era. So when images of her enjoying a sunny beach moment appeared, it wasn't just about fashion or appearance. It became a mirror reflecting how society still struggles with aging, especially when it comes to women who once lived under the brightest spotlight. The moment the photos circulated, reactions split almost instantly. Some people admired her confidence, calling it refreshing and fearless. Others, however, reacted with discomfort, saying it was inappropriate or too bold, as if age somehow comes with invisible rules about what someone is allowed to wear. And that's where the real tension began, not in the photos themselves, but in what they exposed about us. Because ask yourself this: why does confidence in youth get celebrated, while confidence in later years often gets questioned? Why do we cheer freedom on one body, yet critique it on another? The conversation quickly stopped being about Dyan Cannon and started revealing something deeper about cultural expectations and silent age bias that many people don't even realize they carry. As the debate grew, fans of Cannon stepped forward with a different perspective. They reminded critics that she is not defined by age, but by decades of artistry, resilience, and reinvention. In a world that often tries to make women invisible as they grow older, here was someone still choosing to live openly, still choosing joy without asking for permission. Behind the headlines, there's also a quieter emotional truth. Aging in the public eye is not easy. Every photo becomes a statement. Every appearance becomes a comparison to the past. And yet, moments like these reveal something powerful, an individual refusing to disappear just because time has moved forward. Isn't that, in its own way, an act of courage? The emotional peak of this story isn't outrage at all. It's reflection. It forces you to confront how quickly society turns celebration into criticism, depending on age. It asks whether confidence has an expiration date, or whether we've simply been conditioned to think it does. And maybe the real lesson here isn't about Dyan Cannon at all. Maybe it's about how you respond when you see someone living freely outside the boundaries others quietly impose. Because dignity doesn't fade with age, and confidence doesn't become inappropriate just because time has passed. In the end, these photos didn't change who Dyan Cannon is. But they did reveal something about the world watching her. And perhaps the most powerful takeaway is this: the real boldness was never in the bikini photos themselves, but in the reminder that life doesn't come with an age limit on being seen, being human, or simply enjoying the moment without apology.